Hello and welcome to the Pakse Loop. Also known as the Bolaven Plateau Loop, this motorbike journey promises rich cultural experiences as well as some of the best waterfalls that you'll ever see. There are two loops you can choose to take here, a small one that takes just a couple of days, or a big one that will take you 3 or 4. We've decided to do the big loop as rumour has it that spectacular waterfalls are hidden away in the southeastern section. This loop offers a completely different landscape to the Thakhek Loop in the previous video, so we feel that both are worth your time. As always, we're backpacking, we're on a budget, but we're trying to do as much as possible. Ride with us as we get loopy on the Bolaven Plateau Loop. Okay, semi-automatic for 110,000 km a day. It's Noi motorbike rental. It's Noi. We've just done a little practice loop. I feel comfortable. How do you feel? You had a go as well?
I feel comfortable.
Yeah. Get on the road?
On the road again.
Okay. Immediately, the rain started to batter us. All we could do was persevere and pray to the weather gods that it couldn't get any worse. Luckily, the first day of the loop is quite short and we only had to ride for 60 kilometers until we reached our first attraction. Alright, we are here. First stop, Mr. Vieng Family Farm. Have you already said that?
Nope.
There you go. It's a coffee plantation homestay. Finally, everywhere we go, we bring a big 2-litre bottle with us of water just to have an extra supply.
Additional 2-hour bottles.
Look what's happened. Tash is having a wee.
Got pierced by something.
You got pierced by the strap, I think. Alright, let's check out this coffee. Okay, so they ran a tour here 3 times a day at 11:30, 1:30, 3:30. We're gonna learn about coffee, peanuts, and a few other things. And
now, something to warm us up.
yes. Hello, you got a leaf in your face. After enjoying a coffee and a coffee flour tea, it was time to begin Mr. Vieng's tour. Luckily for us, we were the only 2 people on the tour at this time, so we felt like VIPs. First, he explained to us how coffee is grown. Then he showed us how they process the coffee to then be packaged and sold. Laos is a huge coffee exporter, with it being their 5th most exported product. 95% of the beans are grown in the Bolaven Plateau, so if you choose to do the Pakse Loop, this is the place to try it. Mr. Vieng also took some time to show us some tricks.
Wow! That's so cool!
We also got to try some peanuts, as well as a few other things growing on his land. We did decline trying the ants though. Wow.
Sweet or sour?
Peppery.
Sour! Aye.
After this, we made our way slowly back to the cafe while stopping off to say hello to some neighbours. Hello. Oh, they're weaving.
What's that? A centipede?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
what you put Lao whiskey inside
Oh wow.
for drink.
Oh my god, look at it.
We haven't seen any like that before.
This is when bite you, so like the one day cannot sleep. Very, very painful. Like
looks
the
like it.
24 hours.
I've never seen this one. Only the
It looks like a
the
monster.
fat black one.
Millipede, yeah.
But this one I've never seen.
This is like if bite you here, you want to cut your fingers here.
Ah, yeah.
Tomorrow and okay better.
It looks, yeah.
That's scary.
Damn.
You paint it?
No, no pain.
It
This
dries
color-
like this?
Yeah, just dry, just
Cup
color
chai?
from the beans.
Look
Yeah,
at
so don't need-
Little beans.
Oh, chalalai. Yay, another bracelet. Thank
See
you.
the plan ready, like the okay. You see when they ask, oh, you see the plan? Yes, this is
It's
the plan.
popcorn.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
very shiny.
Wow, that's so nice. Cup chalalai.
Chai. Well, that was 80,000 each for the tour, and we got a little bracelet as well included. That was a brilliant tour, and now Mr. Vieng is making whiskey out of this centipede he caught. Wow.
That's the end of that.
Yep. Sorry, buddy. That's your life now.
Okay, we better go because otherwise it's gonna get dark.
All right.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Cup chalalai.
Enjoy your whiskey.
So if we were on an automatic, like usual, we'd be going up this pretty quickly. It's not even that steep. However, this semi is only 100cc and there's 2 of us. And I think I have to get off and walk. Okay, stop.
It's
Holding it, holding it.
Yeah, yeah. Because I slowed down.
Sorry.
Because I slowed down so much.
problem. Alright, bye Danny.
Thankfully for Tash, the road got flatter, so I let her back on. We continued a bit further down the road until we saw a sign for Captain Hook's guest house. We followed a narrow dirt road down into the heart of a village until we found this place, which, by the way, isn't in Neverland. We're at Captain Hook Homestay. Here is the reception area. First stop of the trip. They don't have any rooms available, but they said they'll make a bed for us in the family house, which sounds
so cool.
wonderful.
We'll get a little experience.
Yeah, we do indeed. 200,000 for the room, well, on the bed, and that includes a breakfast and a dinner as well. So very lovely. The kids have beckoned us and convinced us to go to a viewpoint for sunset with them. So that's what we're going to do now. Go see the sunset view. Hopefully it's gorgeous. Lovely first impression though. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Getting flashbacks to Non Kiao falling over constantly. I think it's better in the middle, Tash, yeah. Needs to do a feet wash later on.
You want me to help?
Careful.
Yes, good job.
Whoa!
Like a hat from the rain.
The banana leaves.
Look, it's as big as you. Look. Same. This is how big you are.
You look this.
Wow, professional.
And this you don't need.
They're experts.
You want me to hold it?
Oh my god.
Easy.
Okay, good. In the bag? I got it. Oh, you don't need me.
Do it ourselves. I'm not convinced that the kids were here to show us the sunset, but they were more using us to help them collect banana leaves. We didn't mind though, as the sunset was in fact very nice. The kids led us back to the village, where we were then called upon to help out in the kitchen. This is one aspect I loved about the experience at Captain Hook's guest house, as it was a hands-on experience. When dinner is served.
Enjoy your meal.
Here's the larb, the minced chicken. Let's give it a go.
Bah, il avait dit, Mr. Hook can speak Lao.
Ouais.
Oui, mais je connais juste le...
Oh my god, that's amazing. It's very lemongrassy. Really good. How's yours? Tash got a fish one. The local Mekong River fish.
Yum.
Good? Pumpkin's proper good as well. Great stuff. Right, so we are staying in the family home because we don't have much space. So. Around the curtain there. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning.
1 hour later.
This is a terrible idea. I'm never having a kid. It's 1 AM.
Everyone meet Ting Tong.
After a great but slightly baby-interrupted sleep, we woke up to some pancakes. This morning, we will be joining Mr. Hook for his village tour. This here is Mr. Hook. He doesn't quite resemble the Disney villain, but hey, it's a cool name. Now, this man is basically a walking encyclopedia. First up, he told us about the different plants on his land and what they are used for.
You have the joint problem or pain muscle, use this one, put on your joint or pain to stop painkillers. Enjoy the smell.
Oh, very fragrant.
So this one
It's like ginger.
It smells really nice.
not ginger.
Similar smell.
You keep in letters and we show the ginger. You grind it and then when you grind it, you put it and then rub it. This one they call the name Camperia. If you ever try Thailand, because they have machine, they make a tiger balm.
He also told us some very interesting things about his people and his village's traditions. The great thing about Mr. Hook is that we could ask him any question and he would answer it. And when I say any question, believe me, I mean any question. He also showed us how to turn a blade of grass into a weapon.
Whoa. Could you do one more?
That's crazy. There is plenty of information that I'll take with me from Mr. Hook, and I highly recommend that you stop at his place if you do the loop. I promise you that you'd be hard pressed to find an insight into local culture that runs as deep as this. We ended the tour by roasting some coffee beans while Mr. Hook hit the bong. He's not smoking weed though, just tobacco, coffee flowers and some other herbs. Yeah. Come to Captain Hook. Best tour in Laos. That was great. Thank you. Wow. There we are, Captain Hook. Mr. Hook is genuinely an encyclopedia. We learned so much about the village, the culture, the country and coffee and all the plants in the area. It was what a tour. I highly recommend that, and it only cost us like 70,000 kip per person. Brilliant. Really enjoyed that a lot. Now we are going to head onwards to do a mini loop within the big loop, which is in like a mountain pass, so it should be beautiful. We've heard it's quite steep, so it's gonna be hard to go up, hard to go down, but we should be okay, fingers crossed. Alright, just talking to a couple of new friends and then we'll head off.
You need to go like down like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Look how big this is. We are staying at Tep Savan guesthouse tonight. The time now is about 3:30, so we are a 10-minute drive from a couple of waterfalls. So we're gonna go see them before it gets dark, and then we're gonna head back here and get some food, I think. How's the bike? How are you feeling?
Good. It's got lots of control.
That is very true. Prefer it to the automatic or?
Not as used to it.
No, early days. The biggest hurdle.
It's not as comfortable, but
is it the foot brake? Is that?
No, the
or the
foot brake's
gears?
great. It's just getting used to like braking or slash stopping on the road and then having to go down and then back up in gears. But I'll get used to it.
We will.
Yeah.
You will. We'll get the practice in. Let's go to the waterfalls. Alright, here we are. I fell!
I was about to say, what are you doing, Daddy? Oh my god!
I fell! That's hilarious. Anyway,
Okay.
we're here at
Is
Tad.
everything okay?
Yes, I'm all fine. Don't worry, all is well. Right, we're at Thakhek Waterfall, our first waterfall of the Pakse Loop somehow. But
They're laughing at you. Can you get off the floor?
Yeah.
Even more wet.
Bear in mind, we are in wet season, rainy season, so it's probably a lot stronger now than it is during dry season. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at that. And it goes all the way down to the end there. Power is in that water. Would you go for a swim?
It's like mega flooded at the moment as well.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it. Thakhek is a pretty waterfall, but it's not our favourite of the loop. The weather today was shocking, so we decided to head back to the guest house where we ate some dinner and had an early night. Morning, day 3 of the Pakse Big Loop, the Bolaven Plateau Loop. And we are about to hit the road again. It's about 8:30 in the morning, setting off nice and early, and we're going to see if we can do as much as possible today. How are you feeling, Tash? Did you have a good sleep?
I had a really good sleep.
Yeah, very comfortable beds. Tep Savan guest house, lovely little spot.
Great snooze.
And it was only 100,000 kip a night for a fan room, so very affordable. 100.
Really?
Yeah. Happy days. All right, let's head off. We woke up with a spring in our step as today promised to be a day that had some of the best waterfalls not just on the loop, but in all of Asia. As we drove, we were surrounded by the gorgeous green countryside of Laos. To be honest, most of the land of Laos is countryside, as it's such a sparsely populated country, but we were reveling in it regardless. We stopped off for a lunch at a restaurant called Hui Kong View, which had, you guessed it, a view. We then switched drivers and made our way to the first waterfall of the day. Alright everyone, welcome to Thakhek Loop. You can hear the waterfall. It's that way there. Not sure why, but it got a monkey in a cage over there. Not happy about that, but different cultures, I guess. One day, hopefully for education, that'll stop putting monkeys in cages for entertainment. Anyway, 20,000 kip entry each. And yeah, we're just gonna go check it out and see the beautiful Thakhek Loop waterfall. Oh. Wow, look at this. Woo. It's sprayed by the water. That is hilarious. Look at what the seating area usually is. Wet season, baby. It's so powerful again. Wow. Oh my god. That's better than a waterfall. Oh. Okay, so we are here now at Thakhek Loop waterfall. That is definitely the hardest road to access a waterfall, but we managed. If you're confident on the bike, you'll make it too. This waterfall is apparently insane. It was 45,000 kip per person entry, so it's a little bit expensive for the entry, but also 45,000 kip isn't much. And I'm sure it's going to be absolutely worth it. Check out the viewpoint that they built up. Woo! Oh my god, it sounds crazy. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. Oh, you see the bottom. What a view as well. Wow, we're at the bottom. Oh my god. It's so loud. You can probably hear it on the camera. Amazing. Amazing. Thakhek Loop, I think I'm saying that right, was such a surprise. We heard from others that it was beautiful, but we did not expect to see it down a valley like this. We stayed here for about 15 minutes enjoying the views before embarking on a long journey back up the staircase. We felt like we just ascended Everest when we saw a sign pointing to another waterfall. Once again, from the viewpoint, it looked insane. When we got to the bottom, well, you'll see. And just like that, the weather has changed. Oh my goodness me. That's incredible. Wow. Now to go where the brave souls venture. Oh my god.
A few moments later.
My GoPro literally soaking wet. This is up there with the best waterfalls I've ever seen. We made our way back to the top, took a final glance back and hit the road again. We went from the mud to the tarmac, but as we climbed to a higher altitude, the weather was taking its toll. We've had to seek refuge in a cafe because it is just way too cold.
I'm literally freezing miles.
We're just cold and wet. We're getting a hot chocolate. Time to warm up a bit. Oh my goodness me. Looks lovely outside though. After warming up a bit, we got back onto the bike and it immediately felt cold again. The weather was just getting worse and worse, so we decided to stop off at the next town that we saw. This town turned out to be a little place called Pakse Loop. We paid 170,000 kip for a private room, went out for some dinner, and attempted to dry ourselves off as much as possible to prepare for 4 waterfalls tomorrow, nicknamed the Four Sisters. Ready to start this beautiful day?
I'm ready to start my day in Southeast Asia.
Yay!
I can't stop laughing at how warmly we're dressed in Laos in Southeast Asia. It says feels like 17 degrees at the moment.
When you're used to 30 degrees, that is freezing.
And it sure does. This is winter where I'm from.
Okay, Okay, first waterfall of the day, first of the Four Sisters, is the Tad Nuang.
On the map it's Tad Yuang, but the spelling is like completely different in Lao. It's like NG.
Someone educate us. It was a 30,000 entry each, and then a 20,000 kip entry for the bike. So 80,000 total for both of us.
And by the way, just a side note, we were informed not to park a bike unless we're paying for the parking, because I do think that in a lot of, maybe not here because this is quite touristy, but along the way we are in places that are quite rural, quite remote, and apparently there is a worry that someone could steal the bike.
Yeah.
I don't think Lao people are like that, but maybe.
No, but the bike guy, obviously, the guy we rented the bike off has a lot of experience, and he told us to be careful. Like for some waterfalls, he even said find a local guest house, leave it there, and then walk to it. But if you book from him, I'm sure he will tell you all of the details. It's got a little market, this one. Oh, look at the little pajamas. That's cute. All right, let's find this waterfall. Here we are, at the top of the waterfall. You can just tell this is going to be huge. Oh. Usually there's a bridge, I think you go over to shut it off. Ah.
But I think at the moment maybe it's too dangerous.
Yeah, definitely with the wet season. So much water. All right, I think we've got to walk all the way down to get a proper view. Here we go. Long way down. Okay, obstacle course. Oh my god. That's incredible. That might be better than yesterday. Let's enjoy them all. Let's enjoy them all.
I think.
Yeah, but wow. Look at that. We're gonna get soaked there, so. What the hell? Sister, you're massive.
But this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing. Old people in Asia are built different. They just ascended these stairs.
And they're gonna go back up, no problem.
Goals.
You're strong.
Me 84.
84.
76.
Wow, you're so strong.
Good for you.
Well done.
Does anyone fancy going down there? I don't want to. The first sister of the four is absolutely worth gazing your eyes upon. Without a shadow of a doubt, she's a beauty. We scaled the stairs back to our bike and made the short drive over to the next waterfall. The second sister, everyone, is Tad Champi. If you haven't figured it out by now, Tad means waterfall in Lao.
This one apparently you can swim at. However, obviously we're not doing that today.
Do you think we can swim? I do have my swimming shorts on underneath these trackies, actually. Very optimistic. We'll have to see. I don't think we're going to swim. Oh, and the entry was cheaper than the one before. 10,000 kip each and 5,000 for the bike. So 25k in total. Just spending 25 grand like it's nothing, hey? Look at us. So we've hit a dead end. There are steps going into there, but I don't know about that. Well, there we are. Tad Champi. You can see it better from the top. Be careful, don't slip. And yeah, in summer, in dry season, you can swim in the pool over there. In wet season, you cannot.
Because there's a hut over there.
Yeah, there must be a way over on another day. Oh well. Beautiful again. We can only see half of it though. You can see it a bit better on the walk up. I'll record it on the way back to get a better angle. Well, that was disappointing. The curse of wet season strikes again for us, but I reckon you can have a lovely time swimming around there during the dry season. Without further ado, on to the next sister. We're on sister number 3 now. That's a dream of mine. Anyway, Tadfane is the name of this sister, the waterfall, and there is a zip line here, and we've seen videos on Instagram and they look unbelievable. It was 30,000 entry and 10,000 for the bike. I think he only charged me for one entrance, so we only paid 40,000 in total, but I think we're supposed to pay 70,000. I don't really know. Anyway, maybe we've just won That's our luck for today. Done. Oh well. Let's go see Thakhek.
A few moments later.
I think the waterfall's there. Oh dear. Alright, well we'll keep walking just in case we can get a view of it. Is that it? Oh Jesus. Am I gonna have to get a Google image up to show you what it looks like? Maybe. Well, this is what it's meant to look like. Dry season, rainy season.
Oh shit.
Well, it feels like we've seen it now. That's a shame. Maybe that's why the guy only charged us for one ticket. He felt bad for us. Who knows? Here is the... Oh, is someone going? Someone's going. Here is the zip line, everyone. $35 US to do it, and an $8 video service. You can also get coffee.
And stay overnight?
And stay overnight on a line on a hammock.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that
sounds terrifying.
like the worst.
Imagine rolling over in your sleep and you're just hanging by your bloody hook.
Absolutely
No
not.
thanks.
Bit out of our budget.
I think considering the weather and everything, it might be out of our budget for today. We did a zipline though in Thakhek, a really cool course at the rock viewpoint on the Thakhek Loop. Highly recommend watching that video.
This is like the same price as us doing 2 hours of activity there.
Yeah. If it's worth it for you, absolutely go for it. If not, then Thakhek might be the better option. Yeah, you're not going to see anything. She's paid money for this, everyone. Oh, you can kind of see the waterfall, yeah. Bye! Oh my god.
She's terrified, bless her.
If you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we're backpacking on a budget. The money saved here will be spent on something else in the future. With that being said, there are 4 zip lines here and it looks absolutely incredible, so go crazy for it if you have the budget. Following Thakhek, we searched for the 4th and final sister. We went down dirt road after dirt road with our friend Alberto, who we bumped into, even reaching some of the worst surfaces yet of the loop. We just couldn't find the waterfall and realised eventually that our map was taking us the wrong way. Oops. We got back on track eventually and finally reached our destination, Thakhek. Tash and Alberto went down first whilst I watched the bikes. Was it worth it?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, my turn.
I think a lot of the waterfalls around here look quite similar, but like they're all super cool because they're just so big. Danny's turn.
I've been hanging out with all the butterflies. There's so many. Also, do you have the bike key?
Is it under your back?
Maybe. God, I'm worried about snakes here. There must be so many. We've heard that there's king cobras in this region, which is very nice to know, isn't it? Especially when you're walking through overgrown grass and shrubbery and foliage like this. Wow, you can hear it very loud. See you in a second. Alright. There we are, everyone. Whoa. Now that's a waterfall. I think that was worth it in the end, to be honest. It's kind of shrouded, the view. You can't really see too much, but you can see it enough. You can peek over. That's another beautiful waterfall. Alberto just went down. How was the view? Was it good?
Very good.
Yeah, good.
It was worth it.
Worth it. I don't know, it looks risky. I'm scared of the snakes. I just saw a big spider, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll play the footage of the view now. Send it to me.
Don't pay anything.
Thank you. Then we'll head back to the bikes and go towards Pakse. From the Four Sisters, you drive back to the city of Pakse, and that is that for the Pakse Loop. If you'd like to extend the loop, you can continue downwards to the city of Champasak, where you can visit the ancient temple of Wat Phu, which is in fact older than Angkor Wat. This place is really cool, but we'll save that for another video. For now, let's join us for a final review of the Pakse Loop. And there we are, we finished the Pakse Loop.
Benito. It was awesome.
I would highly recommend it. Compared to the Thakhek Loop, I think we got a lot more cultural experiences on this one, and the waterfalls were unbelievable.
Doing it in the rainy season has its pros. You do need to have the flexibility of waiting things out.
Yeah.
So we would spend a couple of hours just waiting for the rain to stop. You know, sometimes you'd have to just spend a whole day waiting for the rain to stop. So
Yeah.
the pros are that you're in these places by yourself, which is amazing. And
It's
obviously,
a big pro, I think.
obviously the waterfalls are the main attraction of the Pakse Loop, and in rainy season they are
Massive.
raging.
But then you might have the thing that happened at Thakhek earlier where
You can't see it.
you can't see it.
But then, you know,
That's nature, you can't control it.
yeah, in dry season you'll be able to swim in them. They'll, you know, be a bit more calm. So pros and cons, pros and cons.
All in all, it was a success. Cheers. Thanks for watching the Pakse Loop. Bye bye.
Bye.